What's the botanical? It is. What's the botanical name of fireweed? Oh, we know this. Begins with an E. You don't know?
Oh, let's see. Epilobium angustifolium.
Yes.
Nice.
Epilobium angustifolium. In fact, the species name is changed. Anybody know what the species name is now?
Oh.
We're going to have to look that up. That's homework. That's homework. So this is the fireweed. Do you remember, do you recall that even on the hottest, sunniest day that
The leaves are cool.
The leaves are cool. Fireweed. It's an antipyretic. How cool is that? How cool is that? Oh, get it? So these are the seed pods that are becoming very mature, and you can see they open up. You see how they open up? And watch what you can do. This is just magic. Oh, wow.
Wow.
You play it like a harp. You play it like a harp. Isn't that beautiful? Look at, and then you have little like fairies flying off into the wind. Isn't that gorgeous?
That's so fun.
This is one of my favorite things to do. And here it is, almost the beginning of August. And so in another week, another 2 weeks, we'll be able to do that all the way up. And it'll just be all these little fairy seeds flying off into the wind. And that's how the plant gets away from the mother plant and finds its own place to live. Right? Flying do you see that? Do you see how they're all just flying? And now you look and you see just the field of fireweed. Isn't that? And the leaves and the stems and the seeds, it's super mucilaginous. And if you make an elixir or a tincture, it gets real just slimy and snotty. And it's very soothing to your alimentary canal. So that is your digestive tract. So people who have colitis and other issues of the gut, irritable bowel syndrome, then they are helped with the use of the beautiful fireweed. And you know what else I like to do with this? Being an antipyretic, I'll take the leaves and I'll make a witch hazel tincture. Whenever I get a hot flash, so cooling. Get your pulse points. A little down here. I break out. My hot flash starts right here. And I just cool down. Everything cools down. Isn't that beautiful? And this is a pioneer plant. So this is one of the first plants to come to an area that's been disturbed. And this is a disturbed area, isn't it? This is a place that has been logged. And it's been logged a while ago. But you see, this is a dug fir. Every circle around a dug fir, here's 1, here's 2, here's 3, here's 4. I may have missed one. So this is not very old. This is probably like a 4 or 5 year old plant, dug fir. Right, so this place had been logged. The fireweed and other pioneer plants like the foxglove will come and pull up lots of nutrients from the soil, and then as they die back, look at this fireweed, look at how beautiful the flowers are. The leaves will die back, the flower petals fall down, and all of the nutrients, all of those minerals that were pulled up from the roots from deep in the soil just go to the top of the soil, and over time it just adds more nutrients, and then these plants have greater access when they're tiny babies and trying to establish themselves to be able to pull out good nutrients to grow up very strong. So this is, you know, a next succession of plants coming up. So pioneer plants are very, very important plants to areas that have been damaged through logging, or what? How else can an area get damaged? Forest fires, building a road through, you know, construction. What about a landslide, maybe? What?
I was just agreeing.
Oh, yeah. Always agree with your teacher.
Yeah.
Good job. Excellent.
Of course I am.
Extra points for that. Yeah.
When would you harvest the leaves?
Oh, I'll harvest them now, you know, but I want the leaves that look really healthy. You know, if I'm going to do them prime, I want to harvest the leaves before it's in flower, because there's so much energy going into the flowers, so much energy going into seed production right now. So maybe I would get leaves before they flower. So even, you know, a month ago, maybe June, July, even May, right? But now I'm going to take the flowers, I'm going to take the stems, I'm going to take the leaves, because I'm going to access what I can this time of year. And I tell you what, you're going to have a real slimy little tincture that's just so wonderful and soothing.